The king slammed the paper on the wooden table so hard the ink bottle jumped. "Read it again," he commanded, his voice sharp with urgency. The villagers leaned forward, sweat rolling down their backs. The white man's messenger stood quietly, confident, waiting. Everyone's eyes turned to one man, Tari. Tari swallowed hard. Just hours earlier, he had been nothing more than a farmer with cracked heels and dusty hands. But that morning, when the foreign letter arrived, someone had pointed at him and said, "He understands these things." And Tari did not deny it. The village had never seen papers like that before. Long sheets, heavy stamps, English words marching like soldiers across the page. The king had looked around helplessly and asked, "Who can read?" Silence. Then an elder cleared his throat. "Tari once worked near the city." Heads nodded, expectations formed, power shifted. Now Tari stood at the center of it all. He cleared his throat and began performing intelligence. "Your Majesty," he said carefully, "this document speaks of development." He paused for effect. "Mutual benefit, long-term partnership." The king's eyes lit up. "You hear that?" he told the elders. "Our village is entering the future." Roads came first, then traders, then money. Every success was traced back to Tari's interpretations. Each time a paper arrived, the guards came straight to his hut. "Advisor," they now called him. The same men who once ignored him bowed low. "You're doing well," the king told him one evening. "You've brought us honor." Tari smiled, but fear lived behind his teeth. At night, he lay awake staring at the roof, whispering to himself, "Just keep nodding. Just keep using big words. They will never know." And it worked, every time, until the final document arrived. It was thicker, heavier. The foreign messenger smiled too much. "This one is important," the man said. "Very important." Tari's hands shook as he flipped through pages he could not read. Words blurred. Symbols mocked him. His heart pounded. But the village was already celebrating. Drums were beating outside the palace. The king clapped Tari on the back. "Read it for us." Tari opened his mouth. Lies rushed out. "This paper confirms expansion, growth, even more benefits." The king raised his staff in joy. "Then we sign." That night, 2 boys ran through the village shouting the news. "Our land will prosper. Tari has spoken." If this story is pulling you in, pause for 1 second. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you think will happen next. Trust me, you'll want to stay till the end. The next morning, a stranger arrived. He wore glasses. He carried no farm tools. When he spoke, his English was slow and clear. "I am here to explain the contract," the man said. Tari's blood ran cold. The king smiled. "Good. Read it to us." The stranger nodded and began. And with every sentence, the village grew quieter. The stranger's voice cut through the air like a blade. "Clause 7, he read calmly, "states that upon signature, all ancestral land becomes permanent property of the investors." A gasp rippled through the crowd. "What?" the king shouted, stepping forward. "Read that again." The stranger did, slower this time, clearer. Women screamed, men shouted, elders beat their chests. The celebration drums fell silent as if someone had killed them with one blow. The king turned slowly toward Tari, his eyes burning. "Tari," he said quietly, dangerously, "did you read this?" Tari's legs gave way. He fell to his knees before anyone could touch him. "My king," he cried, his voice breaking, "forgive me. I did not read it. I only spoke." The village exploded. "So you lied to us? You sold our land. You fooled the king!" Guards rushed forward, but the king raised his hand. His voice shook, not with anger, but with betrayal. "All this time, you did not understand the papers?" Tari sobbed openly now. "I was afraid," he said. "The first day they believed I could read, I felt important. For once, people listened to me. I never meant for it to go this far." The stranger cleared his throat. "The contract is signed," he said, "but it can still be paused if renegotiated quickly." Hope flickered. The king turned to the elders. They whispered urgently. After a long, painful silence, The king faced the village. This lie nearly destroyed us, he said, but ignorance invited it. He looked at Tari one last time. You will not advise me again. Tari bowed his head, shame crushing him. The village worked through the night. A real interpreter was sent for. Terms were changed. Land was saved, but barely. The next morning, the king stood beneath the tree and made a new law. From today, he announced, no decision will be made without understanding. We will send our children to learn. We will no longer fear paper. Tari returned to his farm a smaller man. No bowing, no praise, just soil and silence. But every evening, he sat with the children under the tree, listening as letters were sounded out slowly. Years later, when new papers arrived, Tari did not step forward. He stepped back and watched others read aloud with confidence. And he smiled, because this time, the village truly understood. If this story taught you something, don't scroll away. Like the video, subscribe for more powerful stories, and comment below. Was Tari wrong, or was the village equally to blame?